while we're on the realm of the Thanksgiving food, name your top 3 like favorite Thanksgiving
stuffing. Right off the bat,
really?
Stuffing's always so good
well,
because
bread, so yeah.
yeah, you don't get stuffing in normal meals throughout the year.
No, you don't.
You don't be kicking it like on your birthday, right? And then someone brings out a plate of stuffing.
Well, my dad's birthday is on Thanksgiving.
Well, that makes sense. So, but normally you don't like get stuffing. It's like, oh yeah, dude, it's Labor Day. You know what? I'm going to make some stuffing. Yeah. Like no one does that.
Yeah, no.
So stuffing is up there. Cranberries. I know it's simple, there's cranberry juice, but eating the actual cranberries
like
from
the cranberry sauce,
like that's
so good.
That's up there.
Yeah,
for me. You don't have to do anything to it.
No,
it just comes out, and I'm like, yep, this is delicious.
I don't know what it is about cranberry sauce. It's so daggum good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. So what's number 3?
And then number 3, we have a lot of different options here, right?
Yeah.
I think it depends on how they do the turkey. The last couple of years, I've been lucky to have a turkey on the Traeger.
Yeah.
And it's the way to go.
See, so, like, my Thanksgiving thing is, like, we would go to, like, our friend's house, and, there'd be, I think it was, like, there was, like, almost 50 of us, I think, in this house.
Whoa.
Like, no, there was a lot of people who came.
So 50.
Yeah. It was a lot of
Stick
people.
with that number.
Yeah. And, for long, it was like turkey was like the one thing, right? Turkey was like the big thing. I've kind of moved from the turkey. I'm much more of a chicken guy on Thanksgiving. Like, I like turkey, but not as much as I used to. I respect the turkey, and I like a few slices. But if I'm being completely honest, if I were like to host a Thanksgiving here, I probably would make a chicken over a turkey.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I think it's a little bit easier, but also like you can do a whole lot more to chicken than you can do to turkey.
Yeah, I feel like turkey, it's just like these are years of practicing.
Yeah.
It's just like you're not going like every weekend and it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to buy a turkey and make a turkey this week.
Yeah.
I feel like a turkey is just like one of those, like you do it right or you don't.
Yeah.
And this last Thanksgiving, I was at a place and I didn't want to be rude, but they kind of botched the turkey. And when you're in that deep, all the sides were great, My smacking macaroni and cheese was there,
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug, right? But he kind of botched the turkey, and I didn't want to say anything. Everything else was.
Rude.
I didn't want to be rude. And just like I'm like, just chowing down. It's just like I had to mix, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, so I could have a turkey slice because it was just so dry. It was that type of.
No, that's a bad turkey.
It was bad. It was like that, like too dry, and then like the outside was a little bit waxy.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not good. It kind of tasted like rubber.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're just dousing it with all these different Thanksgiving sauces, to make it go down.
To make it go down. You bite it and you're like, oh, desert.
But like it's just like it's like let's grab the wine or the cider and.
I think my top 3's got to be cranberry sauce
up there.
Taters and gravy. Smashed taters and gravy.
Yeah.
And then I think the last one probably. I don't know. I kind of have to go with the stuffing route too.
Stuffing, yeah, man. I'm telling you, you don't get that all year round.
Okay, so like the stuffing that you've had, right? Is it the ones that comes in the bag, or is it like the homemade stuff?
I really don't know, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like I know I've had both.
Okay.
But I can't distinguish the both.
Yeah. So what my mom used to do is starting on like Monday would be like the kind of like the preparing of the stuff. Like that's when we get the turkey and all that stuff. But one thing that she started doing on Monday was she'd take a whole bunch of like sourdough bread.
Okay.
Or any type of bread really, and chop it up into these small pieces and put them out on baking trays and literally lay them around the kitchen, and she would dry them out, and that's what we would use for stuffing.